Good morning, LDCC.
Is this Monday?
Is it Monday?
It is
Yes.
Monday.
I recognize Monday very well today. This is
Monday
Monday.
is Monday, right?
It is doing
What
its
is
thing
happening?
today. Y'all, we are here with the amazing, incredible MLT crew.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop. We have Nicole Bruce and Dr. Alicia Jones here representing MLT at LDCC for Lab Week.
It is Lab Week.
Yes.
It is.
It's
I
It's
see
just
by
time.
your amazing t-shirts.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
obsessed. I'm literally obsessed, y'all. Oh my gosh. We're going to get into Lab Week during our feature for sure. But right now we need to ask you the question of the day.
Okay.
I hope you all had a chance to think about it.
Which is, what is your favorite Easter candy, right? Is that what the question is?
No.
Just nobody say peeps,
But out of
please.
curiosity, what is it, right?
Yeah, no one say peeps.
Yeah. No, just anything chocolate. Like that. The question of the day should have been, what is your fondest memory of Easter? Because I was thinking about this, and and Dr. Jones is going to clown me about this, just like everything else she's
I'm
waiting.
glad you know.
But like mom would not. She loved us so much that like even as teens we got Easter baskets. Like it was crazy. Like she just was that type of mom that just kept the spirit going all the way until we probably moved out the house.
That's a solid
love.
mom.
Yeah.
Solid mom.
That's
Not gonna clown you about that because my grandmother was literally the exact same way. I think up till college. Like I don't want to say that, but I literally was telling my mom the other day that I remember my grandmother used to always set up Easter egg hunts, and the golden egg had money.
Yes,
Ooh.
girl.
And so that was a big
Money.
thing. So with my daughter, I always try to take her to Easter egg hunt. I may not personally. Maybe when she gets some siblings, we'll set up a whole family thing. But
yeah.
otherwise, I'll just take her to the zoo. We'll just go to the zoo and do that.
That works, yeah.
My 25 and 19-year-old sons got Easter baskets.
As
Hey.
they should.
They would be very disappointed if it wasn't there. Easter basket and the Christmas stuffer stocking it's a to-do.
It's a must.
to-do.
As they should. They
Look,
deserve.
I am 23 and married, and I got an Easter basket this
As
year.
you
wow.
should.
As you
Yeah.
should.
Okay. I don't
As
feel
you
so
should.
bad.
I begged my
Ryan,
mom
did you get
not
your kids
to.
Easter ba-
I kind of feel bad because I didn't get an Easter basket.
Oh, no.
My kids, they're done with that. Like
They're
done with
over it.
They were like, "Thanks a bunch, Dad, but we're good."
Yeah.
So-
Wow.
I mean, I put cool stuff in it, but yeah.
oh, I gotta let. Well, maybe I
Nicole's
can
like,
bring
they
it
would
back.
like my
Bring it
Easter
back.
basket.
There's still time. There's still time.
So, Ryan, unfortunately, that wasn't the question of the day.
I just hijacked the question. Of the day.
You
You
did.
did.
You did. My question of the day, and I need to know this
My
from
question.
everybody. My question of the day, the right one, is what is your favorite movie of all time? Like your favorite, personal
all
favorite
time?
movie. You'll never get tired of watching it. You think it's the best
Of all time.
of all time. Of your
all
time.
time.
I
Of
mean,
my-
it could be of any time, but
Damn,
of
wow.
also
He has
of
a
your
different time than you.
He has
I'm
a different
sorry.
every
I said
day.
I was going
Time.
to behave, and I did not.
We do not need you on the show.
Dr.
And
Jones
then-
was
and then
taking the
she
high road earlier.
and then she had the nerve to say, like, "Come on, we got to get going." And yes, she's extending it right now.
I apologize. All right. What's your favorite movie, Ryan?
I don't have one. Go. Okay. I don't want to talk anymore.
Hell no.
Wait. I gotta get up. Oh.
Oh, no.
I thought
Oh,
you said it was
no.
Breakfast with Tiffany's. I thought you said it was like
I'm not
something.
saying-
It was the
What
Breakfast
about
Club, most
The
definitely.
Breakfast Club. It was something with Marilyn Monroe. It was
Yeah.
something a long time
I
ago.
never said anything like that.
Oh, Lord.
Or was it Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually is a
That's his
classic.
time.
I'm not
That's
gonna
his
lie.
time.
There
That's
you
his
go.
time.
Let's go. Y'all don't remember this movie called Short Circuit? Okay, there you go. Y'all look it up.
That's your favorite movie of all time?
I mean, it does go with the computer science vibe, right? Okay,
Yeah.
let's go with the
Okay.
computer-
I
Okay.
was thinking that.
Okay.
On
good.
brand.
All time, Dirty Dancing. Nobody
Yeah.
puts Baby in the corner. I can't help it. Like, it's a classic. I also, like, Center Stage is right there.
Love
right
Center
underneath.
Stage.
Yeah, I was very artsy back in the day. I still am. I love
Are
dance.
you a
and
dancer as
music,
well?
so I did.
Okay.
Love.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love
that's a
Center Stage.
But
classic.
yeah, nobody
That is
puts Baby in the corner.
I wish I had the clip. I would play it. Okay, Dr. Jones, what about you?
Okay, so Center Stage was really close. We talked
Yeah.
about this before. Center Stage, because I danced as well for 20 years, did ballet and all that fun stuff.
Me too.
But my all-time favorite, and please don't laugh, but it's Lion King. It's Lion King.
Oh, it's epic.
Like a
That's
true
actually
It's
cool.
millennial.
the original Lion King. I had the VHS. I love it.
Oh,
My
wow.
daughter loves it. My daughter loves all the. She likes Mufasa now. So, Yeah, Lion King.
Do you
The
cry when
songs
you
are
watch
epic.
it?
No, no, I know what's gonna happen, but
No.
especially now having more context. If you watched Mufasa, you have more context about Scar and like his backstory. So I really don't cry. Like I don't want to say I don't blame him, but like I have more empathy for Scar now because I know his backstory.
Did you like the live action version?
Of Lion
The
King?
original?
No. I like
Period.
Mufasa though. Mufasa was better. They
Okay.
learned from their mistakes.
They did.
And Mufasa also had a better cast. So if you haven't gone to see the live action of Mufasa, it tells Scar's story and the reason why him and Mufasa had this like this kind of rivalry.
The
was
lore.
I don't want to spoil it, but like Scar really was supposed to be king. So,
Okay.
so justice for Scar.
Gotcha.
Really Taka, because his name's not actually Scar. That's the name he gave himself. His name was Taka. So go see
Interesting.
Mufasa. It's great.
It's like
Mufasa.
giving, like,
I should work for
Harry-
Disney.
It's
Clearly.
giving very Harry Potter level and long bottom vibes. Because
No,
whoever was
really.
supposed to be chosen.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Oh, you are really giving
I'm
like
saying.
if you're not a
podcast?
Harry Potter
Is this
fan,
a pop culture podcast?
Yeah,
I think
like,
we're turning into a pop culture
That's
podcast.
a really like hot take that
I'm
people
telling
don't
you.
know that Neville was supposed to be Harry Potter.
Low
like,
key, yeah.
Low key.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, people, they don't like it, but I'm just saying.
That's true.
This is where we are.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The boy who lived.
Yeah, it was Harry by default.
I'm just tripping because you said you had the VHS. Like
Yes,
I didn't realize you were of the age to know what a VHS was.
I grew up in the '90s, honey.
The
I'm a
attitude.
'90s baby. I had the orange one. You know the one from
Oh yeah.
from Nickelodeon. They used to
Yeah.
give the orange ones. I had Good Burger on VHS as well. I don't know if you. I know you're a little. That's a little young for you. But Good Burger with Keenan and Kel.
Welcome to Good Burger.
Home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Yes.
Oh my God.
Who put the screw in the tuna? Come on, Keenan and Kel. All right, it's not pop culture.
I could
Let's
talk to
move
you guys
on.
for hours.
Let's
Literally
move on.
hours. Y'all, my favorite movie is The Breakfast Club. I love that
Yes.
The Breakfast Club. All right.
movie. Okay.
Frank Bennett is clowning me too now because he's like, Short Circuit, you're old. I'm gonna give you another one, Frank Bennett, Goonies.
Oh.
Goonies, that's a good one.
Told your
Yeah, I
age.
promise you, Ryan is not that much
Hey,
older than me.
you know-
He really is not, but he's not. It's not looking like it right now.
He's just letting his inner nerd
Y'all,
shine.
okay.
I love that for us.
We're wrangling. Okay, we're
Stephanie
gonna go.
Wilkes chimes in. Good Burger, by the way, she's loving that.
Oh, with 1,000
Come
exclamation
on,
points.
Stephanie knows. She knows. She has good taste.
All right, y'all. A lot of stuff at LDCC is happening this week. We're going to get into it, and hopefully the music is playing.
It's not.
It's not.
Which one is this one? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I don't remember. News and upcoming events.
Love it. 10 out of 10. High quality vocals.
10 out of 10.
All right, first up, we have a new way to earn your high school diploma at LDCC Winsboro. There's an interest meeting tonight at 5 p.m. about this, but you can earn your high school diploma through doing electrical training. So you have hours of actual high-wage, high-demand training on the job for electrical work, and then you can career plus pathway that into a high school diploma. So that's coming from the adult ed department, and that's
April 21st, LDCC Winsboro at 5 p.m. Be
yes,
there.
and Kelsey Valley was actually on the news about this all last week. So we have gotten the word out, and we're hoping to expect a lot of people interested in this. Next, we have. Let me know what I'm doing. Okay. Next, we have Spring Night Fest this week at Tallulah and Lake Providence campus. These are our last Spring Night Fests, I'm pretty sure. And that always marks the end of okay, we're about to head into final season to me, whenever the Spring Night
Yeah,
Fest,
final exams definitely happening.
Yeah, they're
And
dwindling
pinning
off.
ceremonies and all kind of other things are supposed to be happening. right?
All the things.
Ballot.
Valid.
All the things.
Things are happening.
But yeah, Tallulah's is April 22nd, 11, and Lake Providence is April 23rd.
Tacos and
Food,
tamales. You will not see me
t-shirts.
April 22nd because I will be getting tacos and tamales.
You'll
Just
be
saying.
driving to Lake
I'm going.
Providence. Yep,
Bye,
I
y'all.
love it. Sounds good. Y'all have fun and also get those cute free t-shirts with the crawfish on them. They're so
They're the
cute.
best.
Next, we have another community resource fair happening at Jonesboro this week. We have got to be getting to the end of these because there's been one every week.
Yeah, Jonesboro's having a lot of things happening. That's wow.
Go Jonesboro.
Woo.
Go
All right, Jackson
Jonesboro.
Parish.
Yeah.
Hometown on the map. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, we didn't know. Okay,
I'm a little
awesome.
country girl.
Oh, I love it. Okay. So this one is at April 22nd from 12:30 to 1:30, and just kind of the run-of-the-mill community resource fair. There's going to be a lot of community resources there for anybody in Jonesboro who needs them to help get them through school. stuff at their fingertips
Yeah.
they don't know about.
The crazy thing is it's only from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. So make sure you get there early because a lot of times these events are packed, and you want to make sure you get a chance to talk to all the agencies that you can, that impact you or mean something to you.
Absolutely. Next, we have a practical nursing interest meeting happening April 23rd. There's 2 sessions, 2 to 3, and then 3:15 to 4:15. This is Ruston. LDCC Ruston is having their PN interest meeting to recruit some new PN students, and they're going to talk about, how to apply, the enrollment process, test score requirement, all the stuff specific to PN if you want to do that here at LDCC.
So I love this because it wasn't last week we featured Bastrop and their LPN, or was the week before there?
It was like the week before.
Yeah,
last,
their
I
PN
think.
interest meeting. So again, these cohorts are so important. You take part in them. It's a competitive process.
Yep.
To get admitted. So get out there. But it leads to quite the result. When you get through that tough time and that challenging curriculum, the job market's waiting for you.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yep. Next, we have on LDCC Monroe campus the Knights Esports Open Meeting for the semester, April 24th, 12 p.m. in the Commons area. If you're interested in esports, go check it out. We also had Grill and Chill's date announced.
Ooh.
Grill and Chill is our employee appreciation event in the spring, and it's happening May 16th this year at LDCC Monroe. Prizes, fun and games, food, fellowship, coworkers, and even more food. So this is actually coming from the employee appreciation or employee
Engagement.
recognition, something like
Yeah, one of
that.
those.
Because I'm on the employee engagement, and we don't
Okay.
do it anymore. So employee appreciation, I believe, is actually putting this on this year. But
Nice.
11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Make sure you RSVP. I'll be sending emails all week, but it is in your week at a glance. Whew. Finally, we have our convocation happening. Oh, shoot. What's the date?
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's in
Yeah.
August.
It's in August.
It's
in August.
The date is in your week at a glance.
I
But
think I've already RSVP'd.
I can't believe we're talking
Nice.
about fall convocation already.
hey, Ed Hall gets on top of it. I'll tell
That's
you
great.
that much. Yes, he is. We have gotten it together. I'm a new member of that committee, and we make sure you go and secure your lunch. We have
It's
that
August 11th.
August 11th. Yay, August 11th. Oh, yeah, and we need to talk about this. The National Honor Society induction is
The adult
for
education.
adult education is at LDCC Monroe this week, this Friday at 1 p.m. And this happens, I believe, every year. And this is across all of our campuses. Adult education students are nominated to be inducted into this
good.
National
Very
Society.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
And
Yes.
LCTCS Day at the Capitol is this Thursday as well, according to Mr. Frank Bennett, who's also chiming in.
Yes.
All right, awesome.
I think he's trying to win an award today for the person who's most active on
He's
the chat.
already won it.
I love it.
One.
That's awesome. Okay, that is all of our news and upcoming. I told you we could fly through it. We're doing good
Flew
so
through it.
far.
We are.
All right.
It's just 9:14. We're doing great.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, I'm out of breath. All right, let's get into our In Case You Missed It. In case you missed it.
Where's
Y'all
the,
should do the music every week.
I know.
where's the one? Sorry, I was so thrown off that your desktop screensaver, whatever, was still up there. Anyway, which one is the one that's like,
I don't
the
even
scratch?
know.
I want the record scratch.
I don't
That's the best one.
remember. I would probably remember any other day except today. Yeah, I love that one. We need to. Okay, we did Denim Day last week, all campuses last Tuesday, and you can see all these bright, shining faces who are, doing
Yes.
Sexual Assault Awareness Month,
That's
right?
right.
So Denim Day is everybody wore their jeans to take a stand against sexual assault and sexual violence, and we had every campus participating, one Delta, so that was awesome.
Did Frank Bennett come with his jumpsuit?
No,
Oh, he was just
and you didn't either.
talking noise, huh?
But he did
overalls?
wear a Canadian tuxedo, though.
Okay.
Fancy.
Okay.
Wow.
Didn't know that. Didn't see him.
Yeah, he was all decked out in denim, so that was good. We also had our electric line workers reach the top of the polls last week.
Hey.
Yeah, so the
Awesome.
sky is the limit. They were up there, and y'all, I don't think
Hey,
I could
I-
do that.
Higher in the sky than I'm willing to be.
That-
without
yeah,
being
you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. But these pictures remind me of another Disney movie, not Lion King, but any of y'all watch Mulan? Remember
Yes.
that? And
Oh,
that
yeah.
scene
When she
where
has to go up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love.
I sing Mulan probably every day. I do.
But these guys are amazing. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Are you like, when will my
No,
be
let's
quick?
get down to business. That's the best song.
I like it. I like it.
Come
That's
on,
it.
y'all gotta listen. My daughter likes it too. She watched
Proof
it
that
the
I
other
have
day.
2 boys. I didn't get a chance to get into the female.
Oh,
Disney.
yeah,
boo.
Mulan's
Like I haven't
almost
seen
the
Mulan
best.
or Moana.
almost the best Disney princess. Mulan, almost. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to make that my mission.
Tiana is the best. 'Cause
She really
she had a
is.
really good job.
That's right.
She really
I mean,
did.
she made beignets. Hello.
I know. They've opened the beignet place at Disney too. I gotta go see.
Our
That's
Louisianians,
sweet.
yeah,
Yeah,
represent.
Louisiana.
Just tell them don't make gumbo because they can't do it like we can.
That's
Yeah.
valid. I've yet to try that.
Y'all,
Disney.
at LDCC Ruston, they had their Delta Christian Fellowship kickoff meeting just in time for Easter.
Yeah.
Honestly, good for
Awesome.
y'all. That was
And
last
look,
week.
and look, I can see one of my good friends, George Lee, in this photo.
Oh.
He is a pastor. He pastors the Springs in Ruston, and he's also the BCM director at Grambling, and he is phenomenal.
Beautiful.
Great.
I know that guy. Yeah.
Awesome.
Love George Lee.
Love that he's reaching out in the community.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I'm so glad they're having another branch of this club at another campus. And,
Right.
you know, it's
Yeah.
always good whenever there's more student life things to do at other campuses.
Yes.
So this was awesome. Community Resource Fair from last week was Ruston. So this week is Jonesboro. Last week was Ruston. They had a great turnout. They had all set up in the lab, the high bay lab, and Julie Salter was also there. She's been kind of heading up these events, and
Awesome.
she's been doing an amazing job. And there was a bunch of resources, and you can see there's a huge crowd there. So go Ruston. Next, Denim Day again. We had a fashion show in Monroe.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody did. Any of y'all go?
I don't think I did.
I didn't get to go either.
But there's proof that it happened
Did
because
you
there's
go?
pictures.
That it happened.
I thought I saw a
happened.
picture of you, Ryan.
No,
You
I
didn't
don't,
go?
I don't know. But anyway, it's,
Somebody's on the floor. I'm
yeah,
not
but that's
getting
not me.
pictures.
It is not me.
It kind of looked like you, Ryan.
It looked like a good time. People
I got
were.
more hair than I do.
You could see like the hip hop dance. Like people were breaking their necks out there. So,
that's right.
but they were strutting down the red carpet. I think there was winners. But yes, that was coming out of Tracy Clark's department. So they
Wait,
did a
wait,
great
is
job.
that a
does a
red
great
carpet or is
job.
that orange? Did we get a new carpet?
I think it's red.
Okay.
I think the photos are playing tricks on you. Ryan.
Probably so. Okay, let's keep going.
Tell them Gage again.
Right, colorblind.
Student Appreciation Day in Monroe. This was day one of Night Fest and Spring Night Fest in Monroe, and they got canes for the students. I have never seen them get canes before, but
Wow.
that was pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Everybody
Yeah.
likes canes.
Right.
There were such cute pictures from this event too. My student worker Pat Wallace gets creds for these pictures and the ones from the Denim Day because he did an amazing job getting just fun pictures of the students posing together. Like I just
Yes.
love those. Those are just memories to me.
Pat, that's right.
Go
Good job, man.
Pat. Next, we have our Employee Appreciation Day 2 of Spring Night Fest at Monroe. They catered a fine meal for all the faculty and staff. I didn't get to eat, but I think it was a baked potato bar.
It was a potato
was,
bar.
and it
It,
was good.
certainly was. It was very
Sounds
good.
delicious.
so
They
good.
always it was the ULM catering. They always do an
Earmark,
amazing
yeah.
job.
Oh, yeah,
Earmark.
Earmark.
Mhm.
Great
I
team.
was there for this one. Fantastic.
Ryan's
Employee
like, I'm showing up to
Appreciation
eat,
Day. Yeah.
if nothing
He
else.
sure did. Got him a baked potato. I seen him in the line.
All right, next we have the male mentorship induction. Finally happened last week.
Yes, it was a great time.
It
All
was
these young men.
awesome. Yeah, Ryan, tell us all about it.
Yeah, it's a culmination of a lot of hard work. The young men that you see in the pictures with the bow ties on, I mean, these guys, they really put their all into it. We're at almost every event that was male mentorship related. They're also, doing great things on campus. They're very visible individuals. And whether they're taking part in, SGA or anything like that, they're just highly active young men, and we
Awesome.
appreciate them. And the other good thing is, to be a mentee, you have to be coachable. And all these men are very coachable, and they want to learn, and then they want to thus take that into their own lives and be successful from it. So it was really good.
Yep.
We had a lot of
beautiful.
good speakers too, and it was a fantastic event.
It was.
Where were you, Dr. Jones?
I wasn't invited. I wasn't invited.
You're always invited. You got to be
That's
at these
crazy.
things.
Dang.
That's crazy. You know what? What did
Everybody
I say?
was
What did
there
I
but
say
you.
early? You just have to be kind to people. It's Easter Monday. It's Easter Monday, so I'm not
Cracked me up
going.
when
I'm
you
not
said
going
the
to
high road.
taking the high road. When they go low, we go high. That's what they say. That's what I was taught. So
Beautiful.
Yeah, let's keep it moving. 'Cause
Right.
the only way she's gonna come to events that are near and dear to me is if, like, I personally hand her an
You
invitation
should
and I
print
come over
one
the day
out every
before and knock
time.
on her door and say it's happening.
Absolutely.
The
In
treatment she
person,
deserves.
The email doesn't count.
I'm glad you know.
Wow.
I'm glad you know.
Some things don't change even after Easter. Man.
You know, that's crazy. All right, Lincoln Parish Senior Expo. There was a Lincoln Parish Senior Expo. Look at the incredible work that our students did in Lincoln Parish. We love our resting students. And there was who took the photos here?
That was Naja.
Naja took these phenomenal
go
photos.
Naja.
Yes, she did awesome job. They were hanging out with Senator, is that Bill Cassidy? I
Yes,
believe.
that is-
Yes,
that is Bill Cassidy.
He was there. They had to be able to talk to him, and they also did blood pressure checks and fun heart disease information type stuff with everybody who was there representing Delta well. I always love it whenever not only faculty and staff are at recruitment events, but students too.
Yes.
I just love that,
That is
because
great.
you get it straight from the horse's mouth how amazing Delta is.
Right.
Next, Spring Night Fest Monroe, the official.
I just felt like, Alicia should just keep going. I mean,
No. Let's
Spring Night Fest.
Yes,
go ahead.
she's killing it.
let's
About it.
yield it. I yield to the
killing
lady. I yield to the lady. You know, that's what they say.
Jump in whenever you want, because that was flawless, girl. And I'll just sip my Celsius over here. Yeah.
Ryan, forget I gotta teach at 10. he be yapping, baby. Ryan likes to yap.
Oh
all
my
right.
gosh. Spring Night Fest in Monroe from 12 to 3 last Thursday. There was line dancing, food trucks, Kona
Yes.
ice, chalk art on the concrete. So much fun stuff was going
Yes,
on,
it
y'all.
was
Boots on the ground.
amazing.
Crawfish.
They were boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground. Yes.
And it was amazing.
And I
like
even got a selfie with the night.
That's amazing.
That's
I didn't get a
fun.
selfie with the night.
That's
That's,
fun.
crazy.
I was like, hey, come here and take a pic.
yes, your first
Love that.
picture with the night is always so special.
It is.
Love that.
I'm saving it.
Yes, y'all. It was a super fun time. I didn't get to go to this one either, but these pics are also by Pat, who did an amazing job getting just fun pictures of everybody
Yay,
enjoying
Pat.
the weather and, just kicking back before break, before
Cool.
final start. So that was great. LDCC Monroe, shout out SGA for making all these fun events happen. They always do an amazing job.
They do.
Next, this was kind of a part of Springfest too, the Rake movie night, the Rake investigation. This was with Open Heart Productions again with Julie Salter and in collaboration, also Dennis Aswell in collaboration with the Esports Club and the Anime Club. It was like a movie premiere, and the
Wow.
actors and actresses were all there as well.
That's amazing.
They were able to answer questions, and then they had a screening of the movie in the ATC Auditorium. So this is a fun thing that they're keeping up this partnership, and all in hopefully leading up to the Louisiana Delta Comic Con in November.
right.
So that's going to be so fun. Lastly,
Yes.
the our SGA president, vice president, and secretary / treasurer went to Baton Rouge at LSU for the student body council president's meeting for April.
Okay.
So they represented Delta at that meeting.
Amazing.
All right, you guys. Now y'all are about to be in the hot seats
Oh.
to tell us about Lab Week. So let's get into it.
I think this one is.
What was that ending?
That's what I remembered. All right, y'all. So tell us about Lab Week this year. What do we have going on?
Lab Week is this week, April 20th through the 26th. Our national representing committee, ASCP, American Society of Clinical Pathologists, sidebar, a pathologist is a lab doctor. Yes,
Love.
labs have doctors, so if
Yes,
y'all
we
didn't know
do.
what a pathologist is. They always usually create a national theme, and labs have a choice to, can choose to support it, go with it, or they can do their own. A lot of people like to do their own things. But yes, the theme for this year is very Scooby-Doo theme. It was like what the mysteries
Groovy.
behind the
Yes.
the mysteries behind the medicine.
Yes.
So we're rocking with the ASCP theme this week. So we've just got some cute little things to have our students and other students who just happen to come by to get involved. There'll be a couple just little fun, cute games. We've got some swag bags for our kids. And we just, even though they're like in school and they're not like working in the lab yet, we just want them to like start being a part of the culture. So
Yes.
like Dr. Jones and I, we took our students to our our like by state, our LSCLS conventions. They can just like get immersed in the culture.
Cool.
We're introducing them to like at lab week and activities with that here, just so they can start like basking in that professionalism and the culture of the lab.
Yes.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. And if I'm not mistaken, y'all do have your application still open for MLT right now?
Yes. Our application period is from March 1st to June 1st. So we've already gotten some applicants. We've already started doing interviews. So we're going to keep that application cycle open until June 1st. And we're excited to get the best of the best.
That's right.
That Delta has to offer.
Because it is a competitive process, right?
It is a competitive process. We're going to accept between about 20 to 23 students. Usually we might have a few during the summer that might move or something like that. So I'll try to put everybody else on a waiting list. And if anybody does drop, we allow them to join the class. But we only do admissions once a year. So we really like to, push hey, apply now, don't wait, so we can get you interviewed very early.
Yeah, absolutely. We also have some fun stuff coming up on LDCC social media for this week.
Oh, man.
And I can't wait for y'all to see the fun stuff we did. We did a video with Miss Nicole here where she explained the process behind a cool lab machine that I could never understand, but you guys are amazing because y'all can make it happen. And so that's a fun video you can look forward to, and a bunch of other fun stuff that I won't spoil.
So much. Look, Cameron, she's the
She
lady.
is, like,
She's the social media lady. If you want to promote
y'all
your
make
program,
it so easy. Y'all make it so easy.
But I love that about Cameron too, because one thing I think everybody has giftings, and I think my personal gifting and it connects with Cameron so well because I'm a visionary leader, so I can think of things well in advance. So I think this was January. I was like, hey, this is what I want to do for Lab Week, and our applications will be open, and we'll kind of connect that. And then we just came up with some ideas together. We met and we're able to not only market our program but also just get the students involved. They're in the videos. And we did this in February. So I think it's just, it's a testament to, I don't know how she gets work done for the entire institution. That's not my business. But what is my business is the fact that she does my stuff. And she just does a great job with marketing my program. People talk about our marketing and our ability to get a lot of applications and stuff, and I'm like, man, that's Cameron.
No, you're the sweetest.
Cameron.
Y'all make it so easy for me with your amazing program, and just the collaboration of it all is so important, and getting things in early. So that is all y'all, and just having an amazing program.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So I also wanted to ask Nicole, you're relatively new to LDCC, right? So tell the people about your role, because I want them to know who you are.
Okay. I'll do a sprinkle of backstory and bring it up.
Yes,
so
please.
I am an LDCC alumni. I did receive my associates from here in general health sciences in 2008. Now I went to ULM and finished and got my bachelor's in actually CLS. It was clinical laboratory science.
Same girl.
Back then.
Cool.
Our name has changed a little bit over the decades. Giving ULM vibes right there.
Yes.
But yes, I am the laboratory coordinator. I'm part-time. I started in October. So poor Dr. Jones was just here by herself, just treading above water.
Valid.
You hear that, Ryan? Poor Dr. Jones.
Poor me, Ryan.
Save the day.
Her chin was right here, and she was treading because she created a brand new whole program. She did all the things. And so part of the amazing grant that Congresswoman Julia Letlow got for LDCC that we got to get blessed with was that she got money to buy all this amazing equipment and instrumentation. Amazing. Had she touched it? No. Had she had time to touch it? No. Because she had to create a curriculum. She had to recruit. She had to figure out all the things, find clinical sites. So I showed up and things had not been touched. And so I'm very hands-on. For her. I have literally worked in core lab for almost 15 years. So I'm very in the lab, on the things, in the instruments, doing the things. And I was like, okay, all right, let's get started. So since I have been here, we have finally got our centrifuges that are working.
Yes.
We're using our microscopes. We have ordered reagents that we can do, and the students have actually gotten a chance to learn how to perform A1Cs. They've had a chance to learn how to perform sed rates. I've gotten things for those instruments. We're getting ready for blood bank in the fall, so they're going to learn how to like find patients' blood types and how to learn how to cross match donor blood to patient blood.
Ooh.
Yes. We do have a very state-of-the-art molecular instrument that we're going to show them pretty soon. So we're trying to get all the things ready for that. So that's where I've been. So I've just helped get things for her instrumentation so we can actually let the students work and learn and use on the amazing things that we got from our grant. And then on the other hand, I just do whatever she tells me to do.
Which is a lot of different
asterisk, right? That asterisk at the end of the job
Lab week.
description. Yeah. You're like, here, put on this t-shirt and come on the podcast.
Yeah, put on a t-shirt and come on the
like
podcast.
the drug commercials where they're like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be great," and then the small problem. So the side effects are. It was the bottom. I just do is I get my list for the day and I go, "Yes, ma'am."
I can tell you love it though. You are all over it and you are amazing.
I am. Yes, I am very much a support person. Like she's a leader. She's a go-getter. I'm like, just tell me what to do. Let me organize the things, and I've got your back, girl. Like I'm back here.
The implementation, I love it.
It takes a good, strong team, though.
Yes,
it does.
Yes.
It does.
So,
couldn't do it without them.
Bringing it back to Lab Week, I just want, from your perspective, because I know you've had experience in a lot of experience, in the lab, being in this profession. Why is Lab Week important? Why is awareness about this profession important?
That's a good question.
It is so vital because so many people don't know that we exist. So for the average person who's experienced any type of healthcare experience, and if blood was involved, you normally go into a doctor's office or a hospital, you go in the lab, you sit down, so-and-so, they're like, you see a phlebotomist. They like, hey, I'm here, I'm drawing your blood. They draw labs, whatever. You go about your way, your doctor gets back to you, and they're like, hey, we got your lab results, XYZ. That's what people see. So they know phlebotomists exist, which totally vital part of the team. Let me tell you, because they work. But a lot of people don't realize how those results get procured. And so that's why, I just want more awareness out, because I can't tell you how many people I've met who are like, yeah, I love healthcare, but I just don't know if I want direct patient care, like being a nurse or a respiratory therapist where they're really hands-on with the patient. But I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, my gosh. And they're like, so I can be in the lab, I can run lab tests, I can help save lives, but I don't have to necessarily be, on the front lines. And so that's why we are so passionate about getting people to know about our profession. So we're in the lab, we're in the back, we're kind of in our little hole, yes. I always feel like we're little lab rats. But there's instruments and there's microscopes and there's blood agar plates, and we're testing things and growing things and spinning things and analyzing things. So yes, it's very cool.
That's true joy coming out of your
Sounded like
voice
poetry.
right there. It's like, wow. Keep going.
Yes, I love it. Very passionate about what I do.
Awesome. And so any last things you want to say about Lab Week this year? What are y'all feeling? What are y'all thinking? Just
I
any
think with
last
Lab
words?
Week, I remember when I first started in the profession, I used to try to describe what I did. It was just I used to say we were like Inspector Gadget. The doctors are not the ones that are actually looking at bacteria under the microscope. They're not looking at urine under the microscope. They're interpreting what the lab professionals are telling them. So if you're going to be a lab professional, you really have to be highly trained. That's one of the reasons why we had to get this grant and why we had to buy all this instrumentation, because I don't want them leaving Delta being underprepared. They have to be prepared in a variety of different disciplines, from hematology, urinalysis, chemistry, blood banking, special chemistry, doing electrophoresis potentially, depending on where they're working, on top of just the normal lab safety things that they have to be cognizant of to keep themselves safe and their patients safe. So it's I think the biggest thing I would want people to walk away with is Lab Week is just the celebration of all lab professionals, whether we're talking about, laboratory scientists or laboratory technicians, even people, even the phlebotomists, we couldn't run the tests without the specimen.
Right.
Even, the nurses bringing everything into the specimens and into the lab, that lab work is very interdisciplinary. We can't do what we do without the nurses. We can't do what we do without the phlebotomists. We're all a interdisciplinary team. And so I think just like we have Nurses Week and we have Doctors Week, I have one of my lawn sisters is a physician and she just got a job, and they did it up for them for a Doctors Week. And so we want that same energy for our lab professionals. They're not the ones that's interacting with the patient, face to face always. But like, I remember I used to work at Women's Hospital in Baton Rouge. I remember the only baby I lost. I remember how that baby died. I remember my first patient that I lost. She died from C. diff. I'll never forget that. Like, C. difficile, it's a bad bacterial infection. So like, you, even though you might not remember their names, you remember those patients. Like, they're equally as our patients as much as they are the doctors and the physicians. We're a part of the healthcare team. So I think Lab Week is just celebrating that, and we want to infiltrate our students with that level of professionalism and that level of pride for their profession, even before they get to the lab site, once they graduate and go on and be little baby lab professionals.
That's right, little baby lab techs.
That was beautiful. Thank y'all so much for coming on and just emphasizing the importance of this profession. And you're right, it's such a detrimental part of like the timeline, as a patient is in the hospital. So thank y'all so much, and y'all are always a good time. Just both of y'all together.
We like to play. We play all day.
I know, it's definitely
By the way, Stephanie Wilkes chimed in and said, Belle is the best princess, hands down. So I don't want to start a whole cultural war here, or a Disney war. But anyway, I just wanted to say,
I don't know. She wanted homeboy to stay a beast. Let's just say that. Let's just say I really like Belle. Belle like to read, so can't be mad at Belle.
We love a smart girl.
We love a smart
girl.
queen.
Yeah. And she had boundaries. Gaston did not get the time of day.
I know.
Yeah, kicked him to the curb so quick.
I know.
All right, she gets kudos.
Y'all, let's
like
do a
Belle.
quick. We're gonna do a quick chat check real quick because we have a few more we need to.
Okay.
oh my gosh,
here.
there was,
Who is this?
that's
Clint. Okay. And he says, "I know what you did last summer."
I was kind of screening them, and I was like, some of I'm not sure if some of this applies.
Hey,
so.
Clint. I guess his favorite movie is "I Know What You Did Last Summer." Fun.
That's
I
quality. That's a quality choice.
love a
is.
flick like that. That is awesome. And we also had Frank Bennett said he was on TV with this denim tuxedo. We're gonna investigate. Clint just chimed in again and said Stephanie Tiana is the best, but you're almost there.
Yes. Hey, that was shade, but that was proper shade.
Miss Darian, thank you for your kind comment.
Yes, Cameron
I
is truly
appreciate it.
gifted.
I appreciate it.
She is gifted.
We
She
miss
is
you.
gifted.
We're gonna say that every time. We miss Miss Darian.
I know.
We miss her so much. Dr. Jones says she misses her mom.
I do miss my mom.
Okay,
Yes.
we're gonna get quickly into our motivation because I think we have a little time. We can do 5 minutes of our motivation, and then we'll be on our way for the day.
Coffee pouring.
That's it. All right, y'all. So I'm doing the morning motivation, and if it doesn't make sense, I'm so sorry. I wrote it just this morning. Okay, so I'm bad at gardening. I can't keep plants alive.
Black Thumb. Black Thumb Sisters United.
It is bad, and so I have kept a Christmas cactus alive since around Christmas.
Cactus.
Yes, and it only needs water every 2 weeks. I have killed a Christmas cactus before. This is my second Christmas cactus. So I just need to preface this by saying I'm bad at gardening. Last fall, or the fall before that, I said I was going to do pumpkins, and I failed. I completely failed.
Tough thing.
They did not grow. I forgot to water them. I can keep cats alive, but not any plants. And so I'm trying again. The motive story is I'm trying again. So Good Friday, I actually spent my break getting this part of my house, outside of my house, cleaned up and planted some new plants there. I'm planting hostas. Okay. There's 4 of them. I'm going on record.
Wow.
There's 4 hostas right now in the ground, and I'm hoping they grow. I was trying to plant them for spring, and I've watered them every day since then. So fingers crossed they're gonna survive.
Wow.
I got a aloe vera plant too, but those are pretty easy.
Yes,
right?
they
Okay.
They're fairly autopilot.
So I'm saying all this because I just want to stress the importance of how important failure is, but also getting back up to try again. I fail publicly a lot. And I failed publicly. This example is whenever I said to the world I was going to grow pumpkins, and then I didn't. I even made a little video and put it on my Instagram. But what is important is that you keep trying. That way you can show people that you can try things that are hard, that you're not good at it. And maybe you're not good at it at first, but if you keep trying at it, you will be good at it. I'm one of those people, I get frustrated if I'm not good at it right away. I'm like, this ain't for me.
Yes.
But it's important to
Same.
challenge yourself, even with something as simple as gardening in your everyday life. So that is my goal this summer, is to keep those hostas alive. And, fail because it's good to grow, right? So always try and try to succeed. But if you fail, it's okay. That just means you grew.
First of all, thank you, Cameron, but gardening is not that easy. Just saying, okay.
My mom
It's
makes
not.
it look so easy, y'all. She's
I
just
know,
like,
my grandma
yeah,
was
just
like
water
that.
it this much. And she
I
can just
know.
feel the soil and be like, yeah, this doesn't need any water. Like, what are you doing?
Well, I'm a firm believer that there's no such thing as mistakes. They're only lessons.
There you
Love
go.
it.
That's
That's
right.
beautiful.
I think
Perfect.
that tied that over nicely.
Yeah,
actually.
it's just a simple story. I've just felt like
Mic
I
drop.
needed to share.
Yes, that was great. That was great, Cameron.
And we'll see in the fall if season 3 of the Morning Blend. Y'all ask me how my hostas are doing.
Right.
Look, I hope
We'll
they
come
are
back.
thriving.
We will come back.
And when she does this,
Bring
we'll say,
pictures.
oh, it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, but I'll try again.
That's right. Keep trying.
All right, you guys, this has been an amazing classic episode of the Morning Blend.
Yes.
Nicole's
Yes.
first time. She did amazing.
Thank so great.
I'm so glad y'all invited us. Thank you.
And tune into social media for more Lab Week content all week this week.
All
Every
week.
day there will be something, so be
Yes.
sure to tune in. Anything from you, Ryan?
No, that's it. I think we're going to have us a great week, and
I think
let's
so.
sign out.
All right, you guys. You guys have a great week. Bye. Bye.
Jazz finger.
All right, we're clear.
Was it working? Do you know if the audio was
We'll
working?
have to go back and play it.
I want to go see. Yeah, I'm